Do you care way too much what people think about you? In modern times, it's often called social anxiety, but the Bible calls it the fear of man. Proverbs 29:25 says, "The fear of man is a snare, but whoever trusts in the Lord is set securely on high." Another translation says, "Fearing people is a dangerous trap, but trusting the Lord means safety." It's interesting that the Bible tells us over and over to fear God. It even says that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So when we're fearing man, we're essentially making other people God in our life. And when humans become our God, there is a sense of bondage. That also means that we're not free to do whatever God has called us to do. Now, the reason that we fear people usually has to do with something specific. We could either be afraid that they're going to do something bad to us, like make fun of us, or we can be afraid that they're going to withhold something from us, like belonging to the group or even getting a job. So the trick to overcome caring what other people think is transferring all of those fears and worries and giving them over to God. So instead of saying, I really need to make a good impression on these people because I want XYZ, we actually take that concern to God and say, Lord, I pray that you would open up the right doors for me. Instead of saying, I really hope that I fit in with this crowd and that they think I'm cool, you turn that around and you pray to God and say, Lord, please bring me the right friends. Please bring me the right group to belong to. And that takes away all the power from the people that we're fearing. Now, this is easier said than done because it actually requires a great deal of faith. We can see people, but we can't see God. So we actually have to have faith when we're praying to God that He will answer us and that He will do what's best for us. At the end of the day, the question is, who is our source? Is God our source of good things, or are people our source of good things? If people are our source, then we need to impress them and obey them and butter up to them and a million other things. But if God is our source, then we only have to worry about pleasing Him, and we can trust whatever happens with people to God's hands. We can trust even if people reject us, even if we don't get the job, even if people make fun of us or even hurt us, we're trusting our ultimate fate to God, that He will ultimately be our shield, that He will ultimately work all things together for our good, because that's what the Bible promises. I'm not saying that this is something that happens overnight, but it's something worth going back to God over and over again, because there's nothing like being free from the opinions of others. God bless you guys and have a great day.